You may have noticed that we did not recite any tasbih of Astaghfar, seeking forgiveness, in the Jamat Khana, nor did we offer those specific prayers for the soul of Imam Shah Karim, AS, which are usually offered for an ordinary murid, such as prayers for the soul to unite with its origin, for forgiveness of sins, or for the soul to be blessed with the Nurani Didar, luminous vision. This is because the soul of the Imam does not require salvation, forgiveness, or illumination. The soul of the Imam is always perfect, pure, and united with the Nur of Imamat. The prayers and rituals of Chehlum, 40th day, are actually meant for the spiritual upliftment of the Jamat and to strengthen their faith, not for the soul of the Imam. The Imam's soul is not subjected to any reckoning or trial because he is among the As-Sabiku, the foremost ones, who hold supreme status in the presence of Allah. Is forgiveness prayed for the Imam? A common misconception is that Chelum means a prayer for forgiveness. However, according to Ismaili spiritual teachings, the Imam is infallible and free from sin. Chihilum for the Imam does not mean praying for forgiveness, but rather praying for closeness. The Murids remember the Imam's teachings, benevolence, and spiritual blessings and express gratitude. According to Ismaili belief, the Imam is infallible and the spiritual leader who comes into this world by the command of Allah to guide humanity. The physical departure, death, of the Imam appears to be a moment of separation for the Murids, but spiritually, the Imam's blessings and guidance continue forever. The Chehlum ritual is generally observed for the following reason, so that the Murids can collectively understand and process the grief of the Imam's physical departure. Remember the spiritual glory and status of the Imam. Renew their bay'ah, pledge of allegiance. Seek closeness to the present Imam through prayers, remembrance, zikr, and worship. The soul of Maulana Shah Karim al-Husayni possesses the eternal light of Imamat, which transcends worldly trials or physical separation. The Imam's soul always remains pure, perfect, and in peace. His passing is merely the separation of his perfect soul from the physical world. His funeral prayers and Chehlum prayers are not for his soul, but for the spiritual elevation of the Jamat. As our 23rd Imam, Maulana Hassan Ali Jakaria, said, "The Imam is always the Imam and always perfect." The Imam is infallible, possesses perfect virtues, and holds complete knowledge of divine guidance. Upon departing from this world, the Imam's soul is not subjected to any reckoning or judgment. Instead, the Imam immediately enters paradise because all Imams are among As-Sabiku, the foremost, who are beyond accountability. The soul and eternal presence of the Imam. The Imam's soul does not require any spiritual journey because it is always at the highest level of perfection. The Imam's soul resides in paradise, united with the light of Imamat, even during worldly life. As Mawla Ali said, "Our hearts are in paradise, while our bodies are engaged here in good deeds." Nahjul Balagha, Sermon 193. Maulana Sultan Muhammad Shah said, "Wherever there is Didar, there is paradise." Paradise is, in fact, being in the luminous presence of the Imam. Therefore, Maulana Shah Karim's soul, which reflects the light of Imamat, is itself a living paradise. Even after his physical departure, the Imam continues to be present in his heavenly and luminous form, connected to both the spiritual and physical realms. The Murids, followers, maintain a deep spiritual bond with him because, like all previous Imams, he continues to radiate the light of Imamat even after his physical life. You have lost the finest Imam we have had, and I have lost a grandfather who was more devoted than any grandfather a man has ever had. I hope you do not think that because he is not physically with us, that he won't watch over you. Maulana Shah Karim al-Husayni, London, 26 July 1957. In this continuity, according to his will, Imam Shah Karim al-Husayni appointed his son, Maulana Shah Rahim al-Husayni, to the position of Imamat. It is now the duty of the Jamat to follow the Imam in whom the light of Imamat is alive, and who is our spiritual guide appointed by Allah. For it is the present Imam who guides us on both the spiritual and worldly path, and our success lies in obeying him.